it goes. Under attack, ladies and gentlemen, but still focused on completing the objective. As you could see, the mayonnaise man that is normally in the bottom left is not here in a visual form. He is here in his transient, invisible cigar smoking form, okay?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So even though you think you see a picture right there, you don't. You don't. He doesn't exist. He is not real. He is a figment of your imagination. And that is okay that he is a figment of your imagination, because you can look at my handsome face and my very well moisturized skin. So that means, welcome to the AEW Dynamite Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big Dub.
He has issues, ladies and gentlemen. Werner has issues, and we can't discuss what those issues are because we don't want a HIPAA violation, don't you know?
Don't you know?
But y'all, whoever is in here showing love, we appreciate y'all. Whoever went to any other streams because we were having a little bit of issues, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Playback Gang is going to be in this bitch tough. But if you rocking with us, man, you rocking with us. We appreciate it. We still going to give a show. The funny part about it all was this was not going to be a long show for us either way. I was not planning on this being a long show. And the reason being is because when you get a good show and a show that doesn't insult your intelligence, there's not much more to talk about than the good things. And I love doing shows like this, but apparently the drones didn't want to see us do a show. But here we are, beautiful people, and we're going to do it as long as we can before they decide to go ahead and attack us again. Okay? But we are here. And again, to all of the true seekers that are real, that are supporting, that are still in here, appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you on some fly-by-night shit and you ain't really rocking with us, we don't really care if you in here or not. You know what I'm saying? We don't really care if you in here or not. Just keeping it a bean. All right, guys, y'all got to do y'all part, even though it's only a few of y'all in here because of the issues that we had. So that means like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang need to step up to the plate and show the necessary love. I know Apollo was sent through one super chat. I think it was for 2 schmackaroos on the first stream. So again, apologies on that one, Apollo. But I remembered it, so I'm shouting you out, good brother. You know what I'm saying? He said he was going to be Playback Gang anyway. So shouts out to all the Playback Gang people that do watch us and support. We appreciate all the love that y'all give us, and we receive it in the name of the Lord. Okay? All right? Appreciate you. And Elmer, not the time, bro. It's not, we weren't late or anything like that. We were having issues. So here's what I'm going to do. Boom. Remove that comment because that's a stupid fucking comment, okay? All right. So, much love, beautiful people. Much love to everybody in the building. Yeah, for now. Yeah, it looks like they've chilled out for now. Again, we can only control what we can control, but we need y'all to don't be bitchy, don't be weird, don't be any of that. How about every single person in this room just support the stream and show the necessary love? No need for the weird-ass, lame-ass, corny-ass jokes that we've heard a million times over when the drones have attacked us. Just enjoy the show, okay? For as long as it lasts. All right. So much love to y'all, man. Appreciate every single person in the room, man. Thank you. Just had to lay that law down because I don't want to pack people up for trying to be, you know, Mr. Funny Pants. All right. And half of y'all ain't even all that damn funny. let's put it that way. Half of y'all ain't even that damn witty. You was witty, at least I'd be able to chuckle at it, but some of y'all ain't even witty. Huh? Just being real. Yeah. All right. Now, it has not been forgotten, even though Werner is off camera because, again, he is having an issue that would get us a HIPAA violation if I told you all. It is a swollen left nut, ladies and gentlemen. It is a swollen left nut. He ran too hard into the tree, and, yep, swollen left nut.
Nothing happened with the tree.
It did.
No.
I told him to slow down, and he didn't. And yep, he was messing with one of those trees and swollen left nut. So he's not on camera. It's a very embarrassing injury for him. And he's working through it, ladies and gentlemen. Swollen left nut. All right, beautiful people, we got to bring you the news, whole one special, accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do. Yeah. So let's not delay y'all any further. Let's go ahead and get into 10 news. Let go.
Well, we don't talk about this a lot.
Swollen left nut.
Besides that.
Mm-hmm.
But SmackDown, under a milli for the third straight week. Uh-oh.
Okay. Let me be real. Let me just, I'm always real on this show. But let me slow down and let's slow jam the news for 1 second. Why is it that every single time WWE gets a catastrophic rating by their standard, by their industry standard, why is it every time they get a catastrophic rating, here comes Dave Meltzer to be like, yeah, this was a absolutely booty butt shit rating, but what's with this nut coddling?
I don't know.
Like, I just, like, now I'm to a point of where I want to get to the bottom of it. Why every time WWE gets a rating like this, it's always poor little baby. It was a poor little, but they still were number one on cable though. But this is the industry leader, the industry standard that just did under 1 million for 3 weeks in a row.
And let's be honest, this is last week was the first time it was live in North America in 2 weeks, or 3 weeks.
I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, this part of the rating is up. You know why I don't want to hear it? Because when people were saying that about AEW, it was, oh, that doesn't matter.
Right.
Demos don't matter, just the raw rating. Just the viewership. Why is that same energy not being levied upon fucking WWE? Why are they treated like the coddled, entitled little fucking baby?
Because that's how they've always acted for 50 plus years.
It's like, it's so many excuses. And Werner, okay, I'm going to call Werner out. Werner is one of those people, I'm going to make up a word. He's an absolutionist. He thinks everything is just like, it's this one thing and that's all it can be. No, dude, this is a very fluid fucking situation because the excuse train always has different passengers. So I'm not trying to hit none of that, well, it's just what they do. You know why? Because that's giving them a cop-out too. To me, that's giving them a cop-out too. No, and that's giving the media that protects them a cop-out. So fuck all that. That's just what they do. They've done it for years. Man, you got to come up with something original. I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but like, god damn, no, man, that's giving them an excuse. Okay. It's so you like look at it like, okay, look at our government as a great example.
Oh God.
Whenever something goes wrong, well, this is the way it's always been. We've always done things this way. It's our Constitution. Even though the American citizens are getting fucked on it's the way it's always been. That's who you sound like. You sound like one of them people.
No.
Every time you say that, you sound like one of them people. I rarely call Werner out on this show, but I had to call him out just right there in that moment. Because that don't move no discussions forward when you say stuff like that. It just doesn't. Yeah, the excuse train remains the same, but why are the passengers changing? Why is there a new conductor every single time WWE fucks up and goes off track? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. It's just because that's what they do. And they've been around for 50 years. And I'm tired of hearing, oh, well, they were up in other things. You know why? Because, again, these excuses were not afforded to other promotions. Not even just AEW. TNA over the that excuse is never afforded to any other promotion. But WWE is this sweet little baby that can never be offended by anybody. You must protect it from all insults, all criticism, all anything. Give it a rest. Meltzer, give it a fucking rest, dude. That is bad. I love when someone asks him, oh, I'm gonna cook now. I love when someone asks him, hey, Meltzer, out of curiosity, is this like a bad sign of things to come? And he's like, no, they're still the juggernaut of the industry. And it's like, motherfucker, what does that have to do with a person asking you about a rating?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I don't want people to think WWE's in any trouble. No, you just don't want the drones to attack you on Twitter for a fucking day. Call it what it is.
They'll still attack him anyways.
Dude, call it what it is. For fuck's sake, man. And also, for fuck's sake, 19 people in here, 5 likes, bro. 23 now. Get this up to 20. Get this up to 20 likes right now. We finna cook. The drones was fucking with our stream, but now we finna cook. So nah, man, fire us up, man. Get these likes up, bro. I'm not finna play with y'all tonight. If we push through everything that these people are trying to do to us in our streams, the least you could do is scroll down and hit a thumbs up that costs you no money. And Fuego, I'm gonna get to your super chat in 1 second. Hold it down. I got you. But Meltzer. The year's 2026. Homie, what? Meltzer's in like his early 60s?
I have to think so.
I was always told by OGs growing up, the older you get, the less you give a fuck about consequence. You know why? Because you old. You don't mind knocking off a motherfucker. You know why? Because a 40-year prison sentence, you ain't even gonna live to see a quarter of it. You might be lucky to live 10 in there. Meltzer, you at that age and you're at that level of credibility in pro wrestling where it's like, dude, why do you care so much to satiate the palates of what drones think about WWE? Why do you care? Call it what it is. That's bad. That's fucking bad. You don't got to do the whole... He's 66 fucking years old. The dude is likely a grandfather. Let's be real. I don't know if Meltzer has children or not, but he's old enough to be somebody's damn granddad. Sitting here making sure the drones don't get offended. Man, why? Why? It's bad. You don't have to say, well, they were also this, and this. And I know what he'll say. So you don't want me to do accurate reporting. Nobody said that. But you always do it as a but. It's never, okay, yeah, they were number one on cable, but this is not that great considering it's the 3rd week in a row. Instead of like, you frame it like, yeah, they got a shitty rating for a 3rd week in a row, but because you know that's the only language drones respond to. They only respond to when you go, but, because they kind of go, thank you for considering my feelings. Yeah, thank you. Meanwhile, people who live in the real world and understand how things work are looking at this going, this is not good. We've been saying Netflix got a shitty deal on Raw since the 2nd week on Netflix. You know why? Because we knew that rating was going to fall off of a cliff and not get any better. Meltzer, it's okay to say WWE can't stop the bleeding. It's okay. You know why, Meltzer? You know why? Because it's fucking true.
And it's not going to end the world.
They can't stop it. The product's not getting any better anytime soon. They can't stop the bleeding. That would be more accurate reporting. I'll tell you what. Yeah, they'll pop a 1.1 or a 1.2 on SmackDown once a month, and that'll calm everybody down and all that stuff. And then they go right back to this. So is that what we're gonna do? Every time that they get a 1.1 or a 1.2 or they use something to pop a rating, like they use Jericho to pop a rating, every time they do that and they do pop a rating, you're going to be like, oh, things are looking back up in WWE. No, damn it. You want to know why, Meltzer? Because 1.1 or 1.2 million for WWE just even 5 years ago was unfathomable as a number. Unfathomable. You couldn't even imagine WWE getting that low. Doing accurate reporting would be talking about year-over-year ratings, quarterlies. That would be reporting. But instead, you do this knee-jerk, let me make sure I say the nice things, because if I don't, they'll attack me. You always do that, and it always comes off like you're dismissing the truth. So in the process of trying to do accurate reporting, you're slandering the truth. And I hope that makes sense to you, especially at your very big age. I hope that makes a lot of sense to you, dude. What are you scared of? Drones don't get active. Drones ain't gonna catch you at a WWE event and beat your ass. They might hurl a couple little meanie insults at you. But homie, the last thing I'm worried about on this planet is a WWE drone hawking me down. With a gun. The drone could have a gun, and I'd still be like, motherfucker, please. What are we doing? What's the Achilles? Like, Meltzer, what's the Achilles? Like, what's the thing that just has you in this mode where it's like, oh, I'm so scared?
Could it be money?
Possibly, dude. Like, I don't know at this rate. Like, honestly, that's one thing I don't have an answer to. I cannot sit here and act as if I do not have, I'm sorry, if I do have an answer. I don't have an answer. I don't. But I also don't have an understanding. Like, what's the reason, dude?
I don't know if we'll ever find out that reason.
I need one. I need an explanation.
Or did Crying Brian get to him finally?
Let me get to Fuego Super Chat, man, because I don't want to leave him hanging. Y'all in here supporting tough. You know what I'm saying? Even after all the issues there, go that nose itch again. It's funny. I get back in front of this motherfucker, and I mean that nose itch was in the exact same spot as it was on the last stream. I think I got some nose hairs growing back in because, fellas, if you keep up with your grooming and your maintenance, you get in there with the little trimmers and you get your nose. So that's what I think it is. I think it's them hairs growing back. Because, man, it is itching like a motherfucker. But Fuego says SmackDown ratings dipping. TNA absolutely going nowhere but sideways out the gate. Black and Gold Loyal is ditching. Paul is going to be gone December. Also, Meltzer is like that because he still needs his WWE sources to be nice. Okay, that could be one of the reasons.
Yeah, that could be a reason, too. That's a good shout.
But how much good is a WWE source to Dave Meltzer if all WWE drones do is discredit him? Mm-hmm. Oops.
Or the wrestlers.
Oops. Meltzer is the only person that WWE actively goes out of their way to book to shit on his scoops.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that me and Werner have noticed on this show multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
They go out of their way. They go out of their way to book against Meltzer scoops. They don't do it to no other person. They only do it to Meltzer. And I think there's some systemic bitterness towards Dave Meltzer in WWE. I think it's embedded in the culture from Vince. I do.
I completely agree with that.
I do. Homie, I think that's what it is.
I gotta believe that the whole usual montage of talents arriving is a shot at us.
I think it is a edict in that company to shit on Meltzer at all times.
Right.
But it's almost like Meltzer doesn't even know he's being played. Like, dude, they keep feeding you these scoops and then they keep booking against them. Stop taking the scoops.
Right.
Like, if you know they're going to book against your scoops with your source, why are you like, dude, they're sending you on a dummy mission. Every time you report WWE news, they're sending you on a dummy mission because they're like, guess what we're about to do?
Exactly.
We're about to book against whatever that person told you. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we sent that motherfucker to tell you. But that's not to make him a victim because, dude, he still goes out of his way to pat the head and rub the head of WWE drones and make sure they don't get too angry. Translation, Dave, you got to pick a side, homie.
Seriously.
You got to pick a struggle, dude. You got to pick a struggle. I feel like we've been saying that for 2 years now. You got to pick a struggle. Because anybody with a working pair of eyes and a working brain can see that WWE goes out of their way to shit on you. Don't even get me started on their audience. So, yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's very, very weird. It's very weird. All right, let me read a couple comments, man. I'm going to do some fan service, man. God damn it. Why did I say fan service? I hate the word fan. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. True Seekers. Let me do some True Seeker service. Said, nah, keep Paul there so they could go down in flames. Adrian, this is where we actually agree on something. No, keep all the same crew on the ship for when it go down.
Mm-hmm.
So that way their stock, if they try to go elsewhere, get jobs elsewhere, I don't care if it's even a production person. I don't care if it's the person to bring the talent, the empty coffee cups for talent arriving at the arena. I want everybody to go down. Everybody. I want everyone in WWE. I want to have, I could talk. What happened to them? What will happen to them? Let me slow down. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want WWE staff to go through the same thing that they have done to all of the talent that deserve better, all of the production crew that deserve better, everybody in the company that deserve better. Freddie Prinze Jr., that was a guy that was trying to get in there on the creative team and make a difference. Y'all know who Freddie Prinze Jr. is, and they shat on him. I want every single person in that company's value to be next to nothing when that company goes down. I stand on that. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's Stu, the cameraman. I don't care if it's, I don't give a damn who it is. Think about all those people that were good to the company, loyal to the company, put over Cena, put over Roman, put over all of the people they wanted to establish, and they still got shat on. All the cameramen and production crew that probably got overworked. I want all of those people to feel vindicated when WWE goes down. So, no, I agree, Adrian. No, every single person that's on the ship right now, stay right where you at. Because just like the Titanic, once you on that ship, you can't get off. You on that motherfucker. Even after that iceberg hit, you on that motherfucker. You going down with it. I agree, Adrian. That's a great comment. I agree 100%. All right. Adrian said nobody talked about the SmackDown ratings except Covela TV. Ain't that something?
I only bring it up because it's 3 weeks in a row. That's the only reason why.
3 weeks in a row.
We hate talking about ratings.
So when stuff like this happens to the industry standard, you have to speak on it.
Exactly.
You have to speak on it. Because Lord knows if it was happening to anyone else. Do I even need to elaborate further? Do I really even need to elaborate any further? All right. Fuego said company almost ended Sting's career like 13 years early. Fuck him forever. Yeah, man, that was crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
Fuego said Freddie Prinze has been blackballed since he went on the podcast talking shit. Was it talking shit or was it just speaking the truth? Respectfully.
Yeah.
Xavier said facts.
I remember he was trying to get his own promotion off the ground.
Yeah, he probably couldn't get any sponsors. I hate that.
Probably.
Said facts, and I could tell they will even use PR against his scoops. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's real shit. That's real shit. All right, guys, and speaking of real shit, but I mean this in a literal sense, we got to get to a portion of the show where I look at it like taking a Glock's bullet to the kneecap. So if you know what portion of the show is coming up because you have been shot before, and even if you haven't, I'm going to tell you non-shot ass anyway. It is time for us to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. It is time for Drone Accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter.
Good old Twitter.
This one's a bit of a thinker.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's an oxymoron. Werner, how the fuck can a Drone Accountability be a little bit of a thinker?
You'll see once I read it.
Okay.
But this is from the anti-mark of pro wrestling. And they say, and I quote, Triple H turns everybody who gets over into a part-timer. The 90s and early 2000s rosters would wrestle on Raw and SmackDown back-to-back. You fucking nerds are buying tickets to watch Natty and Tozawa wrestler. What a bunch of fucking suckers.
Read that one more time.
Okay. Triple H turns everybody who gets over into a part-timer. The 90s and early 2000s roster would wrestle on Raw and SmackDown back-to-back. You fucking nerds are buying tickets to watch Natty and Tozawa wrestle. What a bunch of fucking suckers.
Dumbass! That was a self-own.
Is it?
That's a self-own. Not you. That
Wrong.
person. That's a self-own. You're shitting on the product while... I want to see if anybody else caught what I caught. Like, am I tripping? True Seekers, am I tripping? Because to me, just to me, that sounded like a cell phone. Yeah, Warner finally laid out a layered one. Yeah. Took him 45 fucking years, but yeah. Somebody help me out. I even had him read it twice just to make sure I was hearing it right.
Do I need to read it a third time?
No, I'm good. You just owned yourself. Is this person a WWE fan?
Calls them the anti-mark of pro wrestling. Has a picture of a woman I've never even seen before as their profile picture.
Yeah, like, okay. So it's not just me. All right. Xavier said, yep, some type of realization. Said he's a Fed shield that's trying to be ahead of the curve. Hatred. Yeah, like, it really seems like one of those things where is he like trying to do like a Jedi mind trick on himself? Is he trying to trick himself into hating something he loves? And he's defending? Like, that's one for psychology class right there. That motherfucker might be a serial killer. That's weird. Warner, that's a weird one. That's that's unique. I give it to you. That's unique. That is, I don't think I've ever heard one like that. I feel drunk. What happened? That's so confusing. Does he know he dunked on himself?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm for the first time ever during Drone Accountability, y'all. I'm stumped. I don't even know what to say to that one. Y'all put y'all own personal theories into the comment section of what you think he was trying to do. Please, because... Yeah, wait, Mo said it seemed like a backhanded dig, but this person is probably a WWE fan, so it's like... It's more like a backhanded dig at himself. All right, bro. All right, bro. Fuego said Warner hasn't seen his level of self-owners since the last Lions. Oh, damn. Dog, stop it.
Hey,
What
hey.
the
We
hell?
won the last game. Thank you very much.
Oh my
I didn't know how we
God,
won it, but we
no
still
way.
won it.
Yeah, I bet you if you spam Amon-Ra St. Brown off fucking game, yeah, I bet you
Yeah,
can
I'm
win.
sick of that bullshit too.
But I'm still not over that one, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm still not over that one because that just made no sense to me. I'm sorry. And by the way, hit the like button on the stream, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Show the necessary love. We fall through the issues. We doing the stream. We loving. No. Warner's receiving. I'm sorry. I'm giving. And Warner's receiving all of you. Every single one of you true seekers, Warner will receive you with open legs. Okay?
No.
He will receive you. Just being real. Okay? So everybody put a peach emoji in the comment section for Warner because he believes in popping hot ass. Okay?
No.
He is a part of the Poppin' Hot Ass Coalition.
No.
And yep, he needs your love. He needs your support. No pause. None necessary.
I'm not Corey.
No, Warner. Warner is a very proud member of the Bussy Coalition. And yep, he's a good man. Okay? Now it's time for me to hold one special accountable. And I'm not going to take y'all to the Twilight Zone. I'm not going to take y'all to the fucking Twilight Zone like Warner just did. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, buddy. So I have a bit of a layered one as well. So it's funny that Warner did that tonight because I got one that's going to kind of fit the bill too. Shouts out to all my ducks out there fitting the bill. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this involves Triple Nose giving himself the King of Kings cover for WWE 2K26. To which this person will respond, hold on, wait, this is context. This person will respond, he's not even a top 50 wrestler of all time, yet they want to make us think he is. Which is something that me and Werner have discussed on the show over the years multiple times, and I agree.
Yeah?
I agree. You give me 2 hours. I could come up with a list of 50 people I think is better than Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
You give me 10 minutes, I can come up with fucking 30. Really?
You know, the funny part is you could probably come up with 30 indie wrestlers within an hour that are better than Triple H.
No, but we want to do it in good faith. No, we're not going to do it. You want to, if you're going to do something like that, do it in good faith. Because then you open up. It's funny you said that. You open up for stuff like this. Because one person agreed and had basically ran down their personal list. And, you know, they said they named, you know, Bret Hart, Bryan Danielson, Okada, Stone Cold, Ibushi, Tanahashi, Tomohiro Ishii, Naito, Chris Hero. Named a whole bunch of people. Legends of the business, if you shall.
And our sexual Lord and Savior.
Yes, he Tomohiro Ishii. Warner definitely receives Tomohiro Ishii.
Oh, shut up.
To which, oh my God, this person, screen name Defense Burner 1, had this to say.
What the fuck?
Japanese wrestling sucks. Hornswoggle, Tori Wilson, and Kelly Kelly are greater than every Japanese wrestler ever. I grew up, hold on. I grew up watching WCW and TNA as well. The fact that you're referring to WWE as the Fed is the most smarky shit ever. But the majority of people prefer characters and stories over emphasizing fake fights. Those are facts. Only the IWC knows Japanese wrestling and Japanese wrestlers. Then this person rebuttal, sounds like you grew up watching Baby Shark because you sound 9. Then he said, I don't know what Baby Shark is, but I push back against the IWC when they hate on the actual legends, then prop up Japanese wrestlers.
What, because Japanese wrestling doesn't exist?
Slow down. If this is not case and proof, if this is not the biggest example of Fed brain rot being a real thing, I don't know what is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm going to say it again. On this show, I'm going to be a petty ass for 3 seconds. I'm ready to be petty.
I'm ready to be petty today.
Let's play that.
Hallelujah!
Say the Fed to these people as much as possible. Apparently, that shit gets under their skin in a way that I didn't even think possible.
Yeah.
That's what I need all of our truth seekers to do. Refer to WWE as the Fed in every single tweet that you are referencing WWE. That shit, for whatever reason or another, drives them insane.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it will never have the historical context, nastiness, and just overall, goddamn, I think I hit the nail on the head when I say the overall history of it. But that is a WWE drone's N-word.
Yep.
They can't handle it. See, if Werner said that, then we would have a problem, but I could say that. It is. I'm being truthful. It is. See, but here's the thing. The difference between the N-word and the Fed is that, again, historical context and all of the things that come with it, the nastiness, the brutality, the everything that comes with it. But here's the difference. Black people found a way to twist that word and make it into a positive and use it as a positive word within our community, even though I don't really encourage black people using it, especially around white people. But we found a way to flip that word into something positive. Drones lack so much identity and creativity that they will never find a way, ever in everdom, find a way to counter the Fed.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because their entire identity rests upon WWE. No WWE, no them. So keep using it. Matter of fact, use it often. Use it early and use it often. They can't rebuttal it. They tried with the sickos thing.
Mm-hmm.
They tried with All Friends Wrestling. That's like 2019 shit right there.
Yeah.
They tried with All Friends Wrestling. They tried with WWE's retirement home.
Which that was originally TNA and then just migrated to
Yes,
AEW.
because they're not original. I just said it. They don't have any creativity.
Right.
They tried. They tried with Tiny Khan.
Mm-hmm.
They tried with all that stuff. It don't land. But you know what does land? The Fed.
Mm-hmm.
The Fed seems, for whatever reason or another, the Fed lands every single time.
Now, if we could get some wrestlers to start saying that in interviews, that would be even better.
It's incredible, Warner. It's incredible.
Yeah.
How does it land every time?
I don't. This is the one phenomenon I do not get. I'm glad to see that it's hitting them as much as it is, but we need more of it. We need way more of it.
And Adrian, that is the irony of it. The wrestler started the Fed.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't start with AEW fans. That didn't start with TNA fans. That didn't start with any fan base. Wrestlers were saying the Fed.
The Fed, yeah. They've always called WWE the Fed.
See, but these people are such fanboys that they won't turn that attention to the wrestlers that say it. No, they'll just turn it to people that they think are saying. You know what? Again, say it. Say it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Said, say the Fed and drones get their pussy hurt every time. Yeah. Oh, dog. These people hadn't talked about Marina Shafir since that You Know Me, But You Don't Know Me promo. Boy, when that woman said the Fed, man.
Oh, buddy.
They fucking lost it on that woman.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny part about them losing it on Marina Shafir, of all people, you losing it on a woman that could beat down most of y'all.
Mm-hmm. At the same time, too.
So, like, y'all got so mad at me. What the fuck you gonna do about it? If I was Marina Shafir, I would go in every interview saying the Fed. And dare one of these drones to walk up on me on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let Jake Doyle say the Fed. Who gonna walk up on some damn Jake Doyle?
Right.
Let Brody King start saying the Fed. Who gonna walk up on Brody King? I don't even think if Richard O'Shea said the Fed, somebody gonna walk up on no damn.
Right.
Y'all fake internet gangsters, homie. Y'all not like that. You WWE, y'all not like that, bro. This go back to what I was just saying a second ago. They not like that, dude. All they gonna do is whine. Why are people so scared of them? Why? Because it's like 30 million of them? It's funny, it's like 30 million of them on the internet, but they can't muster 1 million in viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing?
And they can't muster it on their YouTube clips either.
But boy, people are shooketh. They are just terrified of them. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all gonna run to y'all tweet now box and be like, this person's an asshole. They're calling it the Fed. Yeah, shut up, pussy. Cock boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Now it's time to get back in a better mood because we got a show to talk about, y'all. It is time for us to light the fuse. Bring the boom. Dynamite. It's time to get into Dynamite, y'all. Man, the drones was fucking with our earlier stream, man. That shit is bullshit, but it looked like we holding strong, man. We holding strong, and I'm happy about that because that means we could get this one off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All righty, we're going to kick things off with Kenneth Omega III taking on Rocky Romero in a very quick match. To make a long story short,
long story snort. Jesus
long
Christ.
story snort.
Warner,
Saw noggin and dodge snorts, you know?
That's why Warner ain't on camera tonight. He is in a pile of cocaine. That's what. Jesus Christ.
How did you know?
This motherfucker said, I ain't even going to repeat it. I don't want YouTube to flag us or something. Go ahead.
Snapdragon and V-Trigger connect flush, leading to a one-winged angel for the win.
Quick, short, sweet, to the point matchup where Kenneth Omega III. He's having these tune-up matches for a reason, and I don't think anybody watching right now knows the reason. He's doing this because I think Kenny Omega is preparing his body and his mind for a world champion run.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he is about to give every single person that watches AEW, supports AEW, the best match run of his career. He is about to become the best bout machine again. Yeah.
And this is going to be like his last major run.
Mm-hmm. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. I just think that y'all ain't ready for what Kenny is about to do, bro. Kenny is about to go on one hell of a run.
Mm-hmm.
If he's holding that belt and he faces AJ Styles at All In, holy shit. And the crazy thing about that match is AJ doesn't have to go over.
No.
As long as that match is like a 35-minute classic, AJ don't got to go over.
Nope.
Now, this is going to make some of y'all sad. I think by this time next year, Kenny Omega is retired. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I just have a feeling by this time next year, Kenny Omega is retired or on the way to retirement. I think he is going to give us one hell of a summer run that's going to go into the fall and it's going to go into winter. And I think come January, we're going to get a sad Kenny promo where he's going to be like, all right, guys, this is my final hurrah. These are going to be my last runs of matches between now and the next All In, and maybe in like 2027.
Mm-hmm.
I think he goes out at All In 2027. But I think this run of matches he's about to go on come like this summer, maybe even this spring, maybe summer, going into the winter time. He is about to go crazy, y'all.
Yeah, this is going to be like the level of Okada. Him and Okada going at it.
Yeah. He is about to give it everything. You could just feel it. I don't know, like, it's just like this grassroots feeling behind AEW. Like, you could just feel when something is about to happen in the product. And not in a predictable, boring way, in a way of just like, it gets you excited. You know what I mean? So, no, Kenny Omega, you can have as many tune-ups as you want. As long as we know we getting the best bout machine, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I don't give a damn. All right. Give your thoughts. Let's go.
I thought this was a great match. I really did. Quick, short, and to the point. I kind of agree with you. This might be the last hurrah, and by this time, probably next year, we're seeing the wind down of Kenny Omega. I mean, it's sad to hear, but probably the truth. Probably the same thing with Adam Cole too. They might go out together, just with his health and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, up next we have Kenny getting on the mic saying he hates to repeat himself, but AEW is supposed to be where the best wrestle. Omega said whether it's someone he hates, like Don Callis' family, or someone that he loves, he'll become world champion once again. To which Hangman Adam Page's music hits, and he power walked to the ring.
Real quick, Xavier, yes, that V trigger to Rocky was hilarious.
Yes.
That was funny as a bitch. That was real funny. And wait, Pete Rocks had said, do you think Tony Khan expects AJ and AEW? Expect? No.
No.
No. No.
Surprise?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that ain't just gonna come together that fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tony Khan, let's say he does sign a short-term deal with AEW. I think Tony Khan he's gonna want to lay out all of AJ's creative.
Mm-hmm.
Not some of it, not the first month. No, I think he would want to sit down with AJ and actually like run through the remainder of 2026 in his creative.
Yeah, because he turns 49 in June.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives us that first week of June, he turns 49. So I would think Tony would want to have everything ready leading up to that retirement match in AEW.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna be no, oh, he just pops up. Like, nah, that's gonna be like, you gonna hear some rumors, you gonna hear some, like, it's gonna be some stuff that's gonna leak out about that if it does happen. No, that's not gonna happen just that fast. No. No. But let's keep going.
Alrighty, Hangman gets the mic, said he'd rather be fighting beside Kenny than against him, but the world title's at stake, so be it. Page made the mistake of trusting Samoa Joe and the Ops, hoping he'd defend the title one day against Omega again, but due to getting kicked in the balls by Hook, things are different.
Because a ball kick from Hook changes everything.
It does.
That's funny. I don't know why that's
funny.
A
ball kick from Hook, and you're no longer world champion.
That's right. That's how that works.
As much fire and passion as Omega has, he will not be the next world champion, nor will Andrade or Swerve. The next world champion is Hangman Adam Page. To which Swerve walks out. I was kind of surprised when Swerve, his pop was not huge tonight. To me. I mean, on not your end it might have been, but.
No, not the initial one. No.
Swerve walked out, said and excused himself for sounding like a broken record, but he came back to AEW for the World Championship and hasn't been pinned since returning. And Strickland's mission remains the same and getting back to the World Championship. He doesn't care who he has to stomp out and ravage to get what he wants.
Okay.
And then gets right into Kenny's face. And Kenny was...
Slow down. I'm gonna help you find a cadence today, goddamn. You not finna just run through stuff like, this happened, it was boring, and then I talked about it, and then everybody's just gonna hear it, and then I'm just gonna move on to the next thing. No. Let's cook on it a little bit. I know I'll be telling you to get through the show, but we got stuff to talk about. This is the main event scene. This ain't fucking
This is the main event
Orange
scene.
Cassidy going against goddamn Daniel Garcia. Slow down.
Oh God.
Take your time with your words. Bitch is like a smooth talker, Werner. You know what I'm saying? So if there's any hoes watching the stream right now, yes, I called you a hoe on accident. So what? Who cares? You might be one. But if it's something that they, people want to see, they want to see people with a little bit of cadence. All right? Slow down. You don't just got to talk like this to the people like you just had 4 beers and I'm just going to talk about this. You sound like the drunk dude at the fucking bar.
I don't sound like I haven't had a drink.
Damn. He was just going to blow through a main eventer segment. All right. Fuck. Okay. But Kenneth Omega III is laying, how do I say this? He's putting bugs in everyone's ears. And him being a little bit sneaky about it, yet blatant, is something that is intriguing. And I told y'all that's something to look out for. Because this week he did it to Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what's to that? You know what I mean? I'm still trying to, I brought this up a little bit ago. Where I was like, if you're not paying attention, you need to be. Because I think nobody else is noticing that. He's being real slick in his words. Yeah. He being a little sly about things. Being a little bit sly in the Family Stone about things. That's going somewhere. I hate using drone lingo, but like that's like that has to be leading to something.
There's no story, isn't that WWE?
Because they've done this for what, the 2nd week in a row now, 3rd week in a row?
Yeah.
It's something to this, bro. So, like I said before when I first noticed it, somebody's turning that we're not expecting. Like, I think whoever ends up heel out of this is actually going to be shocking. Because they're doing this thing, like, yeah, they're planting these seeds where it's like, who really has the ulterior motives? I don't know, man. I want to see where this goes, dude. I really want to see where this goes.
So is Kenny planting himself as the red herring?
Does Kenny end up back in the Don Callis family?
Yeah, that's...
And does
that would be interesting.
Like, I don't know. Does Swerve end up in the Don Callis family? Like, it just...
That would be interesting with him and Nana.
It's something. We'll see. We'll see.
Or Hangman ends up in the Don Callis family.
Either way, that's what I'm saying. Either way, it's going to be shocking.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder when they pull a trigger on it.
Revolution?
We'll see. P-Rock said this is good stuff. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mo, but it seems like it's more to it than just that. You said he's making these guys second guess themselves. It seems like it's more to it than just that, though. Like somebody has a motive. Said Kenny acted sly, Swerve being assertive with his eyes on the title. So I think Swerve may turn heel soon. Jeff Wilson said it's definitely something to it. It just got my curiosity. Yeah, it's something to it, right, Jeff? Mm-hmm. It's something to it, bro. I don't know. This is one of the few times in pro wrestling where I actually can't put my finger on something and say what it is. And that's a good thing.
Isn't that nice, though?
That's a great thing.
That's an awesome thing.
I can't. I'm trying. Like, I can't. Yeah, Swerve seems too obvious, but like, is he? Like, I don't know. Hold on.
I mean, here's my thing is like, we still really haven't seen Hangman be a heel. We saw him kind of be a tweener heel when he was going psycho on Swerve, but really, was he a heel? So it kind of makes me wonder if it's going to be Hangman, because he really hasn't had that heel run yet in AEW.
See, Warner, this is great, because what we're doing right now gives an example to all the people that watch us, the Ninja Watchers, the drones, the Ninja Watchers, that dislike our streams and do all that stuff. This gives credibility to when I said, if we weren't doing WWE, these are the conversations we would be having.
Yeah,
we legitimately love professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
This is the discourse that WWE fans interrupt and intervene and interject in and just ruin the whole mood. What we're doing right now. These are the conversations they don't like that we have. These are the conversations they're jealous of because they can't have this about their product. So if anybody goes, oh, if they weren't shitting on WWE, they wouldn't have a show. No, we would be doing this. We would be doing this. And guess what? Are y'all still entertained by this? Like, bro, I wish we could do this all the time. Me and Werner have gone on the record and said, we wish WWE was this good, so that way we would have 3 good shows to review every week.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're to a point of where that shit is out the window.
No, that ship has sailed.
Yeah, they didn't fucked us over one too many times. And guess what? And if you really do love professional wrestling and you enjoy all wrestling, you should feel the same way about WWE. You guys wouldn't have a show if you weren't shitting on WWE. What are we doing right now? Adrian said you don't have nuanced storytelling like this at WWE and the drones are jealous. Dude, the jealousy has reached an all-time high. They have no way down from here. They either got to motherfucking blow up with the goddamn whatever or try to stop the bleeding, but they can't stop the bleeding. You know why? Because WWE as a company has no interest in stopping the bleeding.
Exactly.
Real talk, man. All right, but next up, I'm going to cover this because I had shot a text to my good homie, Ace Austin, going against Jon Moxley. Now, this match is a mini cheat code, for one.
Yes.
2, there was only one missed opportunity in this match. It looked like Moxley, this might have been on Moxley. It looks like Moxley forgot one of the sequences in the match because Ace Austin was waiting on the apron. He was probably going to do like a springboard moonsault to the outside. And it looked like Moxley just completely forgot. But you want to know what Ace Austin did? Here's how you know this dude is good. He immediately runs over to where Moxley is resting and getting out the way and mounts for punches.
Mm-hmm.
It's little stuff like that. And I'm not just saying this because this is my guy. It's little stuff like that that makes you go, that's somebody that you can push within your company.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need an instruction manual on how to do professional wrestling. They don't need to be told what camera to look at. They don't need to be told how to improvise or audible. They don't need to be told how to tear their ACL in the PC. They know what to do. You know why? Because they're wrestlers in a wrestling company. They're trusted with being a professional. And that's the word I want to use to describe this match. Professional. And that spinning hook kick was fucking nasty, by the way.
Yes, it was.
But something that I loved, and I love this for my homie. Some people just have this organic ability, this innate ability to connect to a crowd without really trying that hard. They could connect just through their wrestling. Ace Austin did that. Ace Austin got 50-50 chance with Jon Moxley.
Yeah, how many people can say that in AEW?
Take a second to think about what I just said. Ladies and gentlemen. First match on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, it might be a second.
No, it's his first.
It was his first? Okay. I could have sworn I remember seeing... No. Because that was when they was at that little theater hall and he was on... I think he was on Collision. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Collision.
They did the little double taping thing. That's my fault, y'all. That's my fault. But yeah. I said it before and I'll say it again. If he could learn how to work slightly bigger, which is possible because he's that good, he reminds me so much of a young Shawn with more athletic ability. He could easily be the next Heartbreak Kid. Easily. I'm sure he's focused on being the first Ace Austin, but that's high praise. That's not me trying to say he needs to be Shawn. That's me saying that I think he can actually surpass Shawn when it comes to what he does out there in that ring. He didn't look out of his depths. He didn't look like, oh, shit, I'm in here with Moxley. Uh-oh. And just went out there and shit the bed. He just went out there and performed. And had a damn good match with him. So, again, mini cheat code. Jon Moxley ended up winning by pinfall with the Death Rider. Give your thoughts on the match.
I thought this was a great... You know what I loved about this match was Austin's selling.
Yes.
His selling was phenomenal in this match. If you are a young wrestler watching this right now, go watch this match back and just watch Ace Austin selling.
He sells like Shawn.
That's how you should be selling in a match.
Yeah, he sells like Shawn.
Period.
Like, dude.
The fact that you have to teach that is amazing to me because that's the easiest thing to learn.
If Tony Khan can make him AEW's upper mid-card Shawn Michaels, could you imagine if he was like that upper mid-card Shawn Michaels type where he could kind of bounce in and out of the main event scene whenever?
Yeah. Like when you need to freshen things up every once in a while.
Hey, Tony, I don't know if you listening, bro, because we didn't have to go through 2 of these other streams because these drones were attacking us. But if you listening, man, you got one, bro.
Yeah.
Again, not just saying that because that's the homie. You got one, bro.
That's one you could put in the TNT title picture right away.
Real talk.
I mean, honestly.
And like, I love that show improve mentality in AEW. I've always said that, where it's like a person like Ace Austin gets this opportunity and he's like, I'm going to make the most of this shit. It seems like everybody has that there. Making the most of your minutes, making the most of your TV time. Buy your TV time merch, hit me up. That matters. So young wrestlers, that's also something you need to go ahead and put that in the pocket. Put it in the pocket that if you come to AEW, you ain't finna fucking coast. You ain't coming there to work hard cam style.
Right.
You're coming there to show if you actually know how to be a pro wrestler. Straight up. All right, let's keep rolling. Oh, wait, shit. I forgot to cover this. My fault. Post-match, Takeshita makes his entrance boldly, striding in crisp white hammer pants. Moxley jaws at him in the ring. Takeshita makes the I'm coming for you title, waist, discount, double check thing, whatever it is. Yep. I don't know. And Davis and Doyle, Doyle rules, and attack John from behind and lay him out, and we go to break. Now we got, I'm going to take this too. Fuck it. We got El Clone going against Mark Briscoe for the AEW TNT Championship and another mini fucking cheat code.
This was a fun, this match surprised me.
No, it over-delivered.
This match way over-delivered. I loved this match. I would love to see them go at it again.
I'm going to make a declarative statement. AEW's upper mid-card scene in about 2 years is going to be the best in the business.
Yeah.
You got guys like Mark Briscoe, El Clone, Hologram when he comes back, Ace Austin. Like, it's so many people.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher,
Kyle.
if you got him there. Yeah, like, it's so many people. Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked, I mean, not skipping ahead, but it looked like Tony Khan might want to put him in the main event picture. I might be wrong on that, so we'll see. But like that,
but everything's looking up for the mid card and the main event.
Dude, that mid card scene is about to be nuts in about a year and a half, 2 years, dog.
And you know what? Who knows? Maybe Nick Wayne will be there.
Maybe.
We'll have to wait and see, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Because that's something that takes a decade to carve out.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't give AEW that grace because, WWE is the end all be all. But like, if you're giving AEW grace, you have to understand it takes 10 years to establish a main event scene, a proper one. Because you got to get your homegrown stars built. You got to, like, it's a lot that goes into it. And that also applies to the mid-card scene. And the fact that AEW is ahead of schedule in establishing a top-tier main event scene and a top-tier mid-card scene, that deserves praise. Not like fucking crying Brian going, it always seems like it's the same guys in the main event. That's what it's supposed to be, dummy.
Exactly.
You're supposed to cycle people in and out.
Mm-hmm. They were doing that in the Attitude Era. I didn't see whining back then.
Bro, I cannot stand bad faith criticisms that are levied on AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's the case, you got to say that about, like you said, you got to say that about the Attitude Era. The most diversity WWE had in its main event scene ever was the Ruthless Aggression Era. And that even then, they only rotated 4 or 5 people. And then by the end of the Ruthless Aggression Era, it was down to 2, and then one of them left.
Yep.
It came down to Batista and Cena. See, you can't do that with somebody that knows wrestling, Brian. You can push that off on your little snarky fan base. You can't push that off on me, dude.
Well, it's just a snarky WWE fan base. Let's be real.
Let's be real, man. Like, come on. You mean to tell me AEW, who's cycling 6 or 7 guys in and out of the main event scene, is a bad thing? And then wait, Werner, let's not forget this. Werner, they got like 4 or 5 guys waiting in the wings right now.
Yeah, they do.
Right now.
Right now.
By the time 2027 is over with, you probably going to have 14 guys that you could rotate in and out of that main event scene.
Mm-hmm.
What is he talking about? What is he on about? I think he just, you know what? I know what it is. He's one of those people, he just says stuff for clips.
Yep.
I don't even think he believes what he says. I think he's one of those people, he says stuff for clips.
That'll get you in trouble, though. That'll get you in major trouble.
Because, dude, you couldn't be more wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say, ipso facto, Tony Khan was just sticking with these regular guys that he always has in the main event scene. Guess what? That main event scene is still more exciting than anything WWE got going on in theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seems like that's what you're comparing it to. I'm not saying you are, but it seems like that's what you're comparing it to. Dude, like, stop. Man, if you're going to criticize, let it come from a genuine fucking place. Not from I just want to be the contrarian guy in the room. And everybody in the WWE main event scene is like 90. Give it a rest. Xavier said, yeah, Crying Brian, stop with the bad take. Microwave blesses BS. The main event scenes takes time. Yeah, dude, it takes at least 10 years to build a proper, 7 to 10 really, to build a proper main event scene. But no, AEW doesn't get that grace. Only WWE does.
Now, would you agree with that? Also has to be the same way for curtain jerking.
Yeah. Dude, you had jobbers in the Attitude Era that were more over than most people in WWE in the main event today.
Yeah.
That's what Jey Uso reminds me of. He reminds me of an over Attitude Era jobber.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he reminds me of. Jey Uso is like Al Snow. So no, facts. Said WWE main event scene is 3 people. AEW's about 7, 8. Yeah, no, but you can't say that because that would go against his clip farming.
Yes.
Bro, they got they got a guy that's their champion right now that got gas 2 minutes into a fucking match on Raw just this week. It's bigger fish to fry. But no, mini Chico for El Clone versus Mark Briscoe, man. I did not expect these guys.
Go watch that match if you haven't.
Yeah, I did not expect these guys to have as much chemistry as they did. But when he reversed that damn Jay Driller, I popped. It takes a lot for me to pop in the house. Pause if necessary. Pause. It takes a lot.
Yeah, my jaw dropped when I saw that.
That was incredible. That was incredible. But you know what? Mark Briscoe ended up winning by pinfall with a schoolboy pin, retained the AEW TNT Championship. Again, mini Chico. Give your thoughts on this match, Warner.
Again, a phenomenal match. Go watch it. If you've seen it, watch it again. Everything was phenomenal in this match. The kick out from the Froggy Bow was really amazing too.
Absolutely.
Because I thought the match was done at that point. But like, this match was great. I love that we can have great matches like this on weekly television. It's not that hard to do. Chemistry shouldn't be so far off to where you have to use the same ass formula for every fucking wrestler on every part of the card.
Good wrestling, just like sex, can be casual.
Yes.
But WWE fans don't believe that.
No.
They think that the only way wrestling can be good is if it's tied to a catchphrase or a pointless, meaningless, directionless story. And I use the word story very, very loosely. And ain't that sad, Warren? Ain't that sad?
It is sad.
They think they can't have good wrestling without it being attached to something.
Right.
Drones, you want an example? You want an example? The only reason why y'all were cheering Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40 is because you were hoping he would what?
Win.
No. Stay with me. Stay with me. You was doing good. I want to see if somebody in the comment section figure it out then. Warren is off the ball right now. Let's see if somebody got it. You aren't watching that match. You aren't cheering Cody because you think he's a good wrestler. You were cheering because you was hoping he would what?
I was hoping he'd lose.
No. Don't muddy the water. If you don't know the answer, just be quiet. Jeff wrong. There it is. Dill picks. Thank you. There it is. There it is. Finish the story.
Oh, God.
Y'all didn't give a damn about the match itself. Let's be real. And that match sucked. That is one of the most overrated matches in wrestling history. That match sucked. I was there. You cannot sell me on that shit. That match sucked.
Especially the last 5 minutes where you had everybody run in for no reason.
The match was awful. Y'all don't think good wrestling can be tied to, y'all don't think good wrestling can operate on its own. It has to be tied to something. But the problem is y'all wouldn't even know good wrestling if it smacked you in the face. Want to know how I know? You want proof of that too? Whenever WWE does have a bang average match in the ring, what are WWE fans typically doing in the audience? Whenever they finally do have a bang average match. Because that's like the ceiling. That's like the ceiling in WWE.
Right. That's when you get the "this is awesome" chance.
No. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Ladies and gentlemen, truth seekers. There you go. Adrian, you got it. They're sitting there in silence.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what to do. They're confused. Why is this not attached to a yeet? Why is this not attached to finishing a story? Why is this not attached to Travis Scott? And I feel so sorry for y'all that y'all can't enjoy good wrestling without it being attached to some bullshit. And the sad part is y'all don't even get good wrestling over there.
No.
And I'm gonna take a quick second to address this because I'm gonna address this more so on Friday. That dude apologizing to Roxanne Perez deserves to be stoned in the middle of a damn village. You gotta apologize for heckling heels now. Heels are you can't heckle a heel. We'll talk more about that on Friday. The post-match, Briscoe gets on the mic and gives Texas a hell yeah. He says he told us from the beginning he ain't ducking, he ain't dodging, he's reigning and defending, and they're going to be right back at Texas on Saturday night. And he loves the concept of the TNT Championship Open Challenge. But one little asterisk, nobody from the Don Callis family because he's getting tired of them. Anybody else? Saturday night, Arlington, Texas? Who want it? Lights go down. A beating heart appears on the Tron. Then the heart goes black, and so does the arena. Tomato Ciampa is in AEW, y'all. Tomato Ciampa is in AEW. No, Tommaso Ciampa has arrived in AEW, ladies and gentlemen. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, you were just shitting on him a month ago. Whenever we are shitting on WWE or wrestlers within that system, it is exactly that. Their character and their work within that system. I am willing to give Tommaso Ciampa a clean slate.
Yep.
It's going to take, I'm going to keep it a buck. It's going to take him a good ass minute to get that WWE stench off of him.
Oh, yeah.
He was there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take him, man, he going to probably be brushing that shit off in the summer. But he also has a chance to prove us wrong and show us that he's going to get that stench off immediately.
Yep.
I'm going to reserve judgment. But as of right now, here's what I can say. That presentation they gave him is better than any presentation WWE gave him his entire time there. I stand on it.
Including black and gold, which everyone wants to dick suck.
Yeah, including the black heart gimmick. Yeah, all that. All that. You would have thought the devil himself was coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
The Tron, the music, the everything. Hit. See, that's the only thing I could give my criticism on. I got to see how he wrestles. I got to see how his promos look. But like the presentation aspect, out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the park. First night, out of the park. Is it the Pittsburgh Pirates Stadium with the Allegheny River behind it?
Yes.
They knocked that bitch into the Allegheny on the presentation front. So, yeah, let's just see how fast he gets that WWE stench off of him. Straight up. God damn, I'm going blind. Big Lano Yardley.
Hopefully Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully. Hey, and
Hopefully
that collision card for Saturday is looking fire.
Yeah, it is.
I said, do y'all think Johnny Gargano will join AEW next?
Nope.
Even if
he resigned a year ago?
Did he?
Yeah.
Somebody confirm that. Yeah, somebody confirm that. Because if he did, then shit. But if he didn't, and he might be on his way, then that don't move a needle for me. Like,
no,
even if his presentation was better, I'm good.
Yeah, his wrestling. I don't think he'll get the see. I think I have hope that Tommaso will get the stench off him. I have no faith that Johnny Gargano will.
It's too many guys there that are better than him and that they could do what he does, but better.
Right.
Like, we just saw that with Ace Austin.
Right.
Like, why do you need Johnny Gargano when you got Ace Austin? Why do you need Johnny Gargano when you got Richard O'Shea?
Hologram, El Clone.
Jay White coming back. Like,
yeah.
Why do you, like, he just doesn't fit a need there. Does that make sense? Like, I know some people that might be like, oh, but I like Johnny Gargano. Like, that's cool. You can still like him. I'm not saying you can't like him. I just don't see a purpose he serves there. I just don't. It seems like Tommaso Ciampa needed this fucking revitalization more than anybody. Yeah, and he's boring. Yeah, let's not forget that Johnny Gargano was boring as shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what we got. Said the symbolism of Ciampa, Triple H guy jumping AEW shouldn't be understated. No. We didn't say it should be. No. And I want to see if you know the reason why it shouldn't be understated. Oh, this lip balm. Boy, death taxes and my lip balm falling down my pocket, y'all. I swear. Hold on. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. The price you have to pay for not wanting chap lips. All right.
Oh.
But fucking, yeah, no. I want to see if you know the reason, because it's your talking point. I'm going to give you credit. It's your talking point. I want to see if you know the reason why it can't be understated. I'll give my reason, and then I want to see if you hit the nail on the head, if we on the same page. So the reason why it can't be understated in my eyes is just based on the fact that it shows you Triple H is losing his grip.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the biggest things when it comes to being a boss. You have to have your grip on the reins at all times. Because the moment you slip or lose your grip even a little bit, it's no guarantee you get it back. Any boss knows this. Any real boss knows this. It's no guarantee you'll get it back. You lose a little bit of grip on your reins, just a little bit, you might be getting walked over for the next 20 years of your life. That's how people go from owning 100% of a company to only owning 30%.
That's true.
So that's what I think it symbolizes. That's why I think it can't be understated, because it shows you all of that shit that people's talking about, Papa H and all that stuff, and he has the best interest of the talent at heart, and it's so much better with him than Vince, and all that shit is starting to disappear, dude. All that shit is starting to look like a mirage. And again, like I said earlier, and he can't stop the bleeding.
Mm-mm.
No matter how hard he tries, he cannot stop the bleeding. Because it is all in the name of maintaining the WWE status quo. Adrian said he's definitely losing his grip because all those guys automatically re-sign. He didn't. Damn, this could be breaking. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you so used to seeing, bro, me and Werner got so tired of this at one point, we just stopped even saying it. We would always say, hey, we would hear about somebody contract coming, like, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. We stopped saying it because it seemed like every time we said it, this person re-signed a 5-year deal. And we was just like, you know what? Fuck it. This one right here shows that might not be a thing going forward. And if I'm a wrestler in the company that's not creatively fulfilled, I'm looking at that presentation they gave him and I'm going, why wouldn't I want that for myself?
Or any other former, look what they've done with Adam Copeland. Look what they've done with Christian Cage. Look what they've done with Sting. Look what they've done with any former, wrestler from anywhere. And you can't say no to that.
Tony Khan's vetting process is also getting better, and I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. So Elena Black did an interview with Busted Open where she basically said, yeah, no, I was hesitant to sign with TNA at first because of them being WWE adjacent. And then by the end of her quote, she said, along the way, if it just shows WWE they made a mistake. And I was like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't see Elena Black in AEW right there.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever Tony Khan has vetting potential talents now, you are doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Because I saw that quote, I said, there it is. There it is, buddy. Said, I've been seeing Triple H slip ever since he took control of the company. As we have to see, I don't know how long you've been watching our show, but homie, we saw through it from the moment he took the chair. We saw what you're seeing today coming when he took over the chair. We knew it was going to be a honeymoon phase. We knew it was going to be a long one too. And we said, once he get past that honeymoon phase, trouble. We knew it. All of our legacy truth seekers, they'll tell you.
And, I mean, hypothetically, I don't know if this will happen, but if Triple H does get removed, it's going to get real spooky when all those Papa H people's contracts come up, because then they're going to really start looking at AEW.
And then the next person they slot in there is going to be a figurehead.
Yep.
It's going to be somebody that just nods and agrees.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to get worse, is what I'm telling you. It's going to get worse. Oh, you've been supporting for 2 years now. Much love. Appreciate you, man.
There we go.
Bang, bang.
We appreciate that.
Bang,
Thank you.
Bang.
Boy, yeah, these nose hairs is growing back. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Got me on this bitch looking like a cokehead. God damn. Fuego said Elena is a shill. She's too close to too many powerful figures to ever go against the machine. Says she's pretty much like Matt Cardona. She's waiting for WWE's call. Yeah, she tried to do the whole downplaying it thing, and I'm like, baby, we don't believe you. You need more people. Boy, that must be the latest in the stream I've ever gotten to. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, right?
I know some talent still got WWE on their Twitter handles. AEW isn't going to sign those people. Shotzi, Priscilla Kelly, unsigned. Okay, so there's more to it than that, though, Adrian. I feel you, but there's more to it than that. So, like, getting your handle changed, this is why these talents should not agree to that. Getting your handle changed on Twitter is not that hard. Instagram, impossible. They promised that they were going to allow you to do like a whatchamacallit, a profile name change. I think they just implemented it. So I don't know if they know it exists or not, but yeah, like it was like before, I want to say last month, it was nearly impossible to change your Instagram name. Like it was difficult, dude. It was hard. Like you had to email them. Yeah, it was rough, bro. So no, Instagram and Twitter, it's really difficult. But I think if you become verified on Instagram, it's a little bit easier. I'm going to come back with some information on that. But yeah, no, from what I know, it's hard.
I'm sure you got to pay for it too.
Yeah. You got to like reach out to them and email them and see, but the beauty of it is like, you know, Ciampa belongs to a major promotion now, so he could just get the team on that, AEW's team on that, and they'll probably have that changed before the end of the week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, you butchered the hell out of our name, Jeff, but it's love. Said, I just found you guys, Covada TV. You guys are like the best wrestler review show. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Hey, if you feel that way, man, send through some financial lubricant. Show love. Share the stream. Make sure you hitting that like button, man. Show us some love, man. Appreciate you. All right. Now let's get this up to 30 likes.
There we go.
We had a good little bounce back. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good little bounce back stream. We appreciate everybody that helped us bounce back. It is appreciated. And man, it's getting late. It's 11:30, it's 12:30, a little past midnight where we're at. So, you know, fuck his time, by the way. So let's keep going. Back for commercial, Renee Salmon Croquette interviews Kyle Fletcher, but it's actually a ruse. So Okada can say something. He says when he used the screwdriver, he wasn't thinking, and he wanted Fletcher to win his match too so they can meet in the finals. And he did not mean to hurt him. So he asked him to be here today so he could say, I'm sorry. Fletcher says he was really mad at him after World's End, but it takes a big man to come out here and accept his faults, so he accepts his apology, and they shake on it. Shake on it.
Yeah. Sending Kane.
Oh, God, he's back to this shit, man. We got to get you some year 2026 jokes. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Jeff makes his entrance and gets on the mic. And Werner, what would end up happening in this segment?
So MJF would get in the ring, barely says anything, to asking Taz about why they're in this dump. Taz has no answers. Before MJF could get another word out, Brody's King music hits. Brody King walks out. MJF demands his music to be cut. And fans to stop barking. Apparently, King is deaf and stupid. MJ asked if they could speak like men. The crowd loudly chanted for Brody as MJF told Bark Boy last week that he needs to beat someone that matters. But he still has a following. He still likes following him around like a lost puppy. It's the same thing King did with Malachi Black. And it terrified MJF how they turned the lights on and off. King also followed Buddy Matthews, a name that strikes fear into everyone's heart, and questions how his ankle is, but actually doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Now, King.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, finish out.
Okay. Now, King's follows a loser like Bandito. So maybe he should follow MJF. He'll pay him to follow him around. He'll have to fix the aesthetic. And never in his life has he met a liberal man that looks more like a Nazi.
Now stop. That was where I wanted you to stop. Boy, when you're right, you're right. Man, that was saying the quiet part loud. Brody King is a solid dude. No, Brody King is a solid dude. But like,
yeah,
he's not wrong though.
No, MJF was actually pretty on the nose with this.
He looks like that prison Aryan Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've kind of always thought that about him.
Yeah.
When I found out he was a solid dude, I was like, oh, okay. But like, first look, it's easy to assume that. It's man, MJF, man. I can't hate on you, player. That was a good line, bro.
That was a good line. Now, if we can get that a line like that every week, maybe we can back off a little bit.
Yeah, he was not wrong. He was not wrong. Sorry, Brody. Like, all right, let's keep going.
Alrighty. MJF said he'll get him a nice suit and a scarf. As a pipe dream of King beating MJF is just that, a dream. The reality is, in order to be champion of the world, you need to be a leader. And just like the schmuck fans, King is nothing more than a follower. King said he doesn't need to follow anybody, and what MJF described is called friends, something MJF has never had. King said MJF is right. He sat down with Tony Khan, and they talked about who King should face to potentially earn a title shot, and they figured it out. It's MJF. Next week, they'll have a eliminator match, and if King wins, they will have a world title match at Grand Slam Australia, and King will become the leader that AEW needs. King left with a smile on his face as MJF could not be more upset with that blowing up in his face.
Y'all, this shirt I got on look like I got it from Jesus Christ himself. I'm just now looking at that. Y'all ain't say nothing. I'm over here more than my damn skin is glowing. It looked like my damn shirt is glowing. This is beautiful. It is amazing. Nobody said nothing. Y'all was just basking in the glow. That's all right for sure. That's cool. My shirt looked like, oh, damn. All right. I just looked up. I'm like, damn. Okay. Brody needs to win next week.
Yes.
Jeff can get his win back. I'm fine with that.
I would like to see a clean win and not a fuck finish win.
Yes. Yes. And I think we get 2 solid matches out of this. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you on that.
That's really all I got.
Yeah, what else is there to say?
Like, you knew from a promo standpoint it wasn't going to burn the house down, but I mean, like,
mm-hmm.
Hey, if we get 2 solid, matches out of this, I'm with it. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah. Already up next, we have a video package. The Young Bucks is shown. As they said, it's a little bit of humility is what helped them. Going back to the roots of tassels and super kicks, and challenge any team they face next week in Las Vegas for a super kick party. Short, sweet, and to the point. I enjoyed it.
No doubt. No doubt. I am using great detergent. Mo, funny enough, I got this girl that makes me my detergents. It's like all natural detergent.
Really?
That, man, when I tell you this shit get every stain out on the man.
Wow.
Dude, and it smells phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to her. I ain't gonna say her name on the stream. I ain't gonna bust out. But yeah, she makes
there
it.
There are
for
things
me.
Better than Tide.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And I don't even got sensitive skin. She just be making this shit. Mm-hmm. Shit, for real. Said I was just hoping to cop some Jesus aura, not gonna lie. Hey man, said glorious. Your shirt is so glorious. Dog, like I didn't even notice it because I was looking at the comments. Now I was like, oh shit. Look at that. Look like I'm finna fly off after this stream with some wings on my back. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? Shouts out to great laundry detergent and great shirts and great materials.
Mm-hmm.
And shouts out to Brody King being a non-Aryan Nation looking motherfucker. Shouts out to the both of those things. Yeah.
Should we be checking the tattoos?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I still think we should do a tattoo check. A tattoo cover-up check too, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Xavier said Young Bucks could be in that same last great run of runs. Like Kenny. Yeah. I agree.
Oh man.
Oh, if they retired at the same time, Jesus, that'd be sad.
That would be really sad.
You would get a lot of emotional people because man, they were there since the beginning. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And you're killing the E in all elite wrestling.
Yeah. That would be really sad. Wow, shit. Damn.
I mean, not to say that they don't have elite workers that are ready to take over for those guys. Don't get us wrong. It's just, yeah.
It'd feel weird without them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'd be an adjustment period for sure.
It would be nice if like Tony would do the have those guys become like, general managers
Mm-hmm.
of Collision and Dynamite. just so we can still have him on TV at least,
Yeah, because
and like progressively, slowly get him off TV.
yeah, because everybody would miss him.
Yeah, that would just be too rough.
All right, let me do this one. Kris Statlander versus Tekla for the AEW Women's World Championship. This didn't hit for me.
No.
It didn't hit for me. I know some people might think this was a mini cheat code, and if you felt that way, that's fine. It didn't hit for me, and I'm going to tell you the main reason why. The outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Kris Statlander's reign has been so uneventful. And some people, I've seen people debating about this on Twitter, mostly Fed Walkers. They saying, oh, it's her booking, it's her booking, it's her booking. You can only book a person so well before you just got to look at them and go, it's you.
Yeah.
Kris Statlander hasn't been booked bad.
Nope.
See, that's the bullshit I've been seeing. Oh, she's been booked so poorly. Where? Kris don't got, at least as a world champion, Kris don't got it.
No.
Tekla should have been crowned tonight. The crowd wanted it. You could feel it. The crowd wanted it. It just, Tony, I really don't know if you're going to get another better moment with Tekla. I just don't. You could. I mean, you're a really good booker. You probably could. But I
mean, you could run this back in Australia, that's closer to her hometown, or close to Austria-ish.
Oh, Monica Green, is that a lady coming in here saying, "Hey, new here, what's up? What's going on, Monica? How you doing, beloved?" Yeah, it's time to shake up the dice, baby. It's time to hit a Yahtzee on this motherfucker. It's time to shake up the dice when it comes to that women's world title. I don't care if you put it on Mercedes, Megan Bain, Tekla. I don't get it's time to shake up the dice. And speaking of which, the Babes of Wrath came to celebrate with Kris and Megan Bain. I'm sorry, with Kris and Megan Bain and Penelope Ford appear on the stage for a stare down and implying a challenge. Challenge. Yeah, if the next women's world champion is Megan Bain, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Just, Tony, it's at a point now where you just got to get that belt off of Kris. You've tried, man. You've tried. You tried. I give it to you. You have tried.
She's proven she's a chaser, not a champion.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's definitely okay.
But nah. She doesn't. And I kind of gathered this, and if she feels a way about this, the next time I see her and want to talk about it, beloved, we could talk about it. Kris Statlander does not have a personality that resonates with people.
Yeah.
She comes across a bit standoffish. That's why, funny enough, that's why I liked her heel character so much, because I'm like, that feels more authentic. I feel like Tony Khan gave up on that too soon. Because she was starting to get a little bit of traction with that heel gimmick. And it was like Tony Khan just snipped it. Yeah, she does not have a redeeming personality when it comes to like connecting to a crowd, like a public crowd. Like, I feel like if you sat her in a room with 40 people and was like, hey, win these people over, she couldn't do it. The best chance she had at that was the alien thing, and she outgrew that too. That's the most progress she's made in AEW, was outgrowing the alien gimmick. She's kind of been floating on the ocean ever since. That's real talk. And I know we got some Kris Statlander believers and fans in here, but like, it's real. I don't know what else to say. Monica said Tekla should be champion right now. I agree. You will not get an argument from me. You will not receive an argument from me, Monica. You won't. And where you from, Monica? We got to run you through the ring a little bit. We got to vet you a little bit. Where you from, Monica?
When was the last time we had a heel women's champion?
Yeah, you're going to have to give me a second to think on that. I'm in show brain right now. You're going to have to give me a
Because,
second
like, I'm
to
just
think on
thinking
that.
about, because, like, I know Tony held it forever, but, like, I can't, what, Britt Baker?
Oh, God. Don't speak that name on this show. Okay.
What, Nyla?
Nope. Pete said the name I was thinking. Mariah May.
Oh, that's right, Mariah May.
Yeah, Pete said the name I was thinking. I should have just said it. That was one of those moments where I doubted what I was thinking, and I should have just said it. Yeah, it's Mariah. And she blew that all to shit.
Yeah, she did.
And she blew.
Yeah, she did.
She blew that all to shit. Her value is in the mud. I don't care if that girl show up in the Royal Rumble. I don't give. She tanked her value.
Mm-hmm.
But she did have a weakness, and we did call this out even when she was there. If she wasn't working with Toni Storm, yikers. That girl's promos and matches when she wasn't working with Toni Storm was nothing to go right home about. See, I'm not one for revisionist history. I'm fair. I'm very fair. It said she got no heat versus Willow. Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if she wasn't working with Tony, yikes. But yeah, she wanted to pursue a Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
My Dwayne. You got it.
You got your dream, and your dream's kicking your ass.
Because, boy, she over there just doing anything. Oh, man. But let's not talk about people that aren't there. Let's talk about the people that are.
Mm-hmm.
Don Callis cuts promo backstage about how after being in a recruitment phase for a while, it's time for the Don Callis family to take all the gold home to him. And it starts tonight with Andrade El Idolo making his way to the world title by beating Swerve tonight. Callis says Takeshita needs to take out Fletcher's lead and forgive. As for Fletcher, he's synonymous with the TNT Championship, and whatever happens with Tommaso Ciampa and Mark Briscoe, Kyle is waiting to bring the title back home, and Davis and Doyle are about to squash FTR, so he's going to go make a martini. And Konosuke Takeshita asks Kyle if he's really forgiven Okada and walks away with a sad face before Fletcher could justify himself fully. And we go to Brittany.
How could you cheat on me like that?
You're breaking my heart. Yeah.
It's just so wrong.
I wish I was never born. Back for commercial, we get a promo from Jungle Man Jack Perry about how he's going to take the AEW National Championship away from Richard O'Shea. And then he's going to take everything else away from him, too. But he can't take his hair. We get earlier today footage of the Demand beating Perry down backstage as Richard O'Shea asks, what was he thinking threatening him like that? And then it's a double. What did they do to him? Was it a crucifix? Powerbomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the table?
Yep. And then he doesn't laugh. Next up, I know Werner wants to cover this because it just got his willies all wet because he is a Davis and Doyle believer. We got Davis and Doyle versus Fitter for the AEW Men's World Tag Team Championship. Werner, take it away.
This is a mini cheat code.
Davis and Doyle, he wants to fuck you.
That's not true.
He said, take off those black tights and come see me.
This was a mini cheat code, but I did not like the outcome. Obviously, Fitter retained.
Didn't like the outcome, but I understood the outcome. With this one.
I understood. Again, yeah, I understood the outcome. But, like, these guys are ready now. They have everything to be this monster tag team.
Oh, here
and
we go.
you're just shitting on it right now.
There goes Werner. Here we go.
What?
Yeah, they got everything, huh, Werner?
Shut the fuck up.
What the hell?
That's not it at all.
Oh my God, no way.
I didn't say nothing. Damn, go.
Death Riders appeared as Daniel Garcia took referee Paul Turner as Jon Moxley clocked Davis with the Continental title. Davis ate a shatter machine and FTR retained the titles. Post-match, Stokely said he's said it many times. He loves the Death Riders before scurrying away on his wheelchair, celebrating up the ramp with Harwood and Wheeler.
Now stop.
Moxley acted like...
Real quick. Warner had an issue with the outcome. I didn't have an issue with the outcome. I understood the outcome, and they protected Davis and O'Doyle rules, okay? And I know Warner has a wet spot for them, but
Shut the fuck up.
you know, it's going to be all right, Warner. They just got there.
I understand they just got there, but do something shocking.
Oh, wait. New commenter, Old Nudie. That's one hell of a name.
Wow.
Old Nudie said Doyle got hurt in the match. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't change titles. At what point in the match did he get hurt? I must have missed it.
Yeah, I must have missed that too. Where did he get hurt?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, I gotta see. I might go watch it back just to see.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on.
Old Nudie.
That's a name.
That's something right there, boy. Shouts out to Old Nudie. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Let me see real quick. God damn it, that is not what I was trying to do. Oh man. All right, fuck it. Oh, the bump on the apron? Okay, I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna have to follow up on that.
Yeah.
I actually got somebody I can ask about it. So I'm gonna text this person and ask them about it after the stream and see what's up with that. Yeah, P Rock saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what's to that. Damn. Hopefully he all right though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he is all good in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Old Nudie. Sorry, sad to say it again. All right, Warren, I know you are so excited to talk about this next thing that happened after everything. Go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna make this a very long story short.
Old Nudie. Go ahead.
Renee Paquette is backstage with Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm and Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. They're going to have a mixed tag match eventually.
Bruh, she said when Tony Storm stopped Marina Shafir and said, unhand him. Bro, I lost it. That was so funny.
Unhand the citrus.
That was so funny to me. I don't know why that was funny to me, but it was. But Marina asking if she wants more milk and the crowd going absolutely apeshit for that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And yes.
Yes.
I got buttons for that.
Yeah.
Let me suck them titties, baby. No, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
Oh my goodness. Yes. One more time. One more time. Fuck you talking about? Old Nudie.
Old Nudie.
Make it hot. Yeah, I'm agreed. Ma'am, yes. Enlighten me. Please. Yeah. These are the things. It's some of y'all I'm sure probably would love to be locked in mother's milk and get choked out by her. She ain't choking me out. Fuck that. I'd be like, do it just without applying pressure. Straight up. I'll take
Sing me a lullaby.
I'll take the hold without the pressure, please. You know what I'm saying? All right. It's all love. It's all love.
Alrighty, kids. We're at the main event. Swerve Strickland taking on Andrade El Idolo.
Oh, are you shitting me? Cheat code. Jesus.
Fucking cheat code. Are you? If this was anything other, I'd be shocked.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Let me get this off.
You know what I almost wanted to call this? A clinic.
Dog. Let me tell you something. This is the Andrade that WWE refused to book.
Yep.
Andrade is capable of doing this at any time. Swerve, Swerve, I'm used to him. This ain't nothing new for Swerve.
Right.
This is one of those matches, where I got to say this. It had everything that you could want except for blood.
Yep. I completely agree with that sentiment.
You wanted pace, you had it. Psychology, you had it. Fighting spirit, you had it. It had everything. This is the epitome of what I created the cheat code term for.
Mm-hmm.
And Werner, you know I got a weak spot for matches like this. Even though it is a predetermined sport, I love matches that actually feel like a real competition.
Yep.
I love matches.
Everyone should feel that way about wrestling.
You would think, right? It felt like these two men were trying to one-up each other, pause if necessary.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it had everything. This was a pay-per-view caliber match.
Mm-hmm.
When I be having a lack of words with matches like this, it's not because, I have nothing to talk about or I'm just being lazy. It's because it was that good. Just go watch it.
Yeah, just go. I mean, that's what you have with these, especially with cheat codes. It's really, there's nothing to critique because everything was there.
Yeah,
everything that you need out of a wrestling match.
Just fucking watch it.
This is one of the, you know what? This is one of those matches you send to a friend that's like, oh, I want to get into wrestling. Send them this match.
Dog, that flying house call, that spinning back elbow from Andrade, this shit was phenomenal. It was almost a perfectly wrestled match. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
This was almost a perfectly wrestled match. If I had to put a percentage on perfect, 98%. Like I said, the only 2% was that this match didn't have blood. Because to me, that would have been the only thing that would have took this to an even further level.
Mm-hmm.
But I figure, save that for a pay-per-view.
Yep.
But man,
there's one coming up in March.
Ooh, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Yeah, man. Nah, bro. Because I know there's some people that watch us that they be thinking, when they say cheat code, it's just because they don't want to say anything about the match. No, motherfucker, we saying cheat code because it was a cheat code.
Mm-hmm. It was that good of a damn match.
We're encouraging you to go look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Fool. Damn. But say how Andrade will win and then talk about... No, I'll talk about the post-match angle. Go for it.
Okay. Andrade grabbed referee Aubrey Edwards as Strickland went in for the big pressure, allowing him to hit a low blow kick and the DM to steal the win.
Mm-hmm.
Excalibur said that Andrade is within striking distance of the AEW World Title as he now faces one Kenneth Omega III next week, with the winner advancing to Grand Slam Australia for the #1 contenders match.
And I dare one of you fed walking dorks to say Swerve came out of this match looking crazy.
No.
I dare one of you dorks. Swerve can afford a character loss. Andrade needed a character win.
Yes, he did.
But you know what's funny? Here's why I wanted to cover this last segment of the show. This was almost like the fuck you Brian Alvarez segment of the show. MJF is interviewed backstage. He says if Brody King thinks he could beat him, he's got another thing coming. Kenneth Omega III rolls up and says he should have said hi, but he wanted to remind him one more week, one more win, and he'll see him at Revolution. Then Omega offers a handshake, but Jif scoffs and walks away with the camera following him. He runs into Andrade, who tells him he's coming for the title. Then Max keeps walking, and the camera follows him as he leaves the building and gets to the car, and he tries to open the door, and Hangman stops him. And He slams the door shut and just glares, and Njif opens the door, climbs in, and tells his driver to drive, and he peels off. And you want to know how this show, and especially the ending was excellent, how this crowd felt very satisfied with what they received. It sounded like they were clapping at the end of a movie at the Sundance Film Festival at the end of this show. When is the last time you've heard that at a damn WWE show?
Never.
It sounded like they was at the damn Sundance Film Festival. The audience was applauding the show. I'm sure if they would have went to a shot of the arena, you probably would have saw people standing up clapping.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying this since last year about the WWE to AEW comparisons. Don't bring me no kids. AEW is just blowing WWE's product out the water right now from an entertainment standpoint. It's not even close. With that being said, let's go to ratings. I landed at a 9.6 for this show. And I told you, I try not to go 9.5 or higher unless it's a pay-per-view. 9.6 for this show. It delivered at a pay-per-view level. It gets a pay-per-view rating. Moment of the night. I'm going the main event. Are you shitting me? Go ahead.
I'm with you on the 9.6. This was a phenomenal show. I think Tony's really dialing it in now with the shows. Moment of the night. How can you not go against the main event? And not only the main event, the post match with Renee and MJF. And MJF going through all of his to remind everybody which people are going after him right now.
I like that it was continuous too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Old Nude said, I like how they made Andrade look like a main event player, beat Swerve without an interference, save Swerve from immediately facing Kenny, get into the Andrade versus Omega original return match at once. Facts. Facts. I'm sorry, did you get your moment of the night? My bad.
The main event with the post-match angle.
Okay, my fault. Yeah, you did say that. Mo said 9.8 moment of the night, Ciampa presentation. Adrian said 9.5 moment, Swerve versus Andrade. P-Rock said, I give it a 9, only because of no title changes. Moment of the night, Swerve versus Andrade. See, I'm going to say this. You might not like it. You can't do it for the sake of doing it, though. Now, the Tekla one was a no-brainer to me.
Mm-hmm.
The Tekla one was like that. Tony should have just pulled the trigger and then just lived with the results later.
Could have done that with Davison Doyle, too.
Can you get out your willies, motherfucker? I know you're going to masturbate to a picture of them later on, but chill.
No, I'm not.
Man, you're killing me. David said 9.5 moment of the night, Swerve versus Andrade. Mo said hour 3 minutes, 44 seconds of wrestling on SmackDown, 39 minutes and 45 seconds on Raw. It was only 24 minutes and 3 seconds going into the main event. Miguel said 9.6 moment of the night, Swerve versus Andrade. Said it looks like Tony Khan ain't taking his foot off the gas, which is what you're looking for. Dude, yeah, I've been saying that since the beginning of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Mo said hour 10 minutes, 39 seconds of wrestling on Collision. Hour and 1 minute, 16 seconds on Dynamite. Mo said 51 minutes, 37 seconds of wrestling on Saturday night's main event. Man, fuck that show. The Lone Kimosabi said 10. Okay, shit.
Hey.
D-Rock said, yeah, I was thinking Tekla heading into the show. See a 9.6 as well. Hold on, let me check one more thing. See if we're doing it. And shouts out to all the people that stuck around and showed the necessary love and didn't just dip at the first sign of an issue. We appreciate you. And Playback Gang, don't forget to like this and hype this stream and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Clear the Air. Clear the Air. If you have somebody in your life that you claim to love or care about deeply, whatever the case may be, do not practice benign neglect because you got shit going on. Okay? We all got shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta find room for the people in your life that you claim to love and care about. Otherwise, they will leave you. As corny as it may sound, this is one of the truest statements I've ever been told. Relationships are like flowers. You got to give them enough sun and you got to give them enough water.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it withers up and dies. Okay? So nurture all of the good relationships in your life and do not complain about it. Oh, I got shit going on, man. I can't come to this. I got shit going on. I got this. We all got shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's what I want to clear the air on. Go ahead.
I kind of want to piggyback off that a little bit. Make sure you're, right now is probably the most depression high months of the year, with it being the new year and winter and darkness all the time and all that. So make sure you're checking in and making sure we're not having any bad thoughts with people to where people want to end it or anything like that. Just keep checking in on your people. Be a pest when checking in on your people.
Yeah, because if they getting annoyed, that means you're doing something right.
Exactly.
They may not like it, but it's the truth. All right, wait. Mo said, everyone, please keep liking, sharing, commenting, and reposting the guy's stuff on social media. We have the best right here, and the goofs on social media need to realize they're coming for their spot. Yeah, man. I ain't going to get mad at that. I agree with that 1,000%. Okay? Much love to y'all, man, but it's time to get up out of here. So, therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, the just your boy, Mr. Stark Sign.
The big and hope worldwide, the Mr. Cute Sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Deb.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Friday.